You're not going to hit your financial goals on accident. I know this because I pulled myself out of a very bad situation. I used to be a single mom who was completely broke, over $10,000 worth of debt, and I had no idea about money. And now I'm financially secure. I am a homeowner. I am debt free, and it is way better on this side. And it did not happen by accident. You need to first decide on your goals, whether that's you getting out of debt, buying a house or car, saving some money, and then you need to make plans to actually hit those goals. So if you're trying to get out of debt, you need to create a budget and a debt payoff plan. If you're trying to buy a house or a car, you need to break down that savings goal so that you can actually hit it. And if you're trying to just save some money for emergencies, maybe, you need to have a plan that allows you to actually save. That means having a good budget. That means making sure that you send money to your savings every single time that you get paid and making sure you have a high yield savings account to keep that in. Here's what breaking down a goal looks like. I'm going to show you what it looks like to plan to save up a down payment either for a house or a car. You can even do this for like a savings goal that you have. If you want to save $10,000 for emergencies, this is how you can break that down and see how it's going to actually affect your budget and how much you need to be saving. Let's say you wanted to save a down payment of $10,000, which, by the way, you can buy a house with this small of a down payment or even smaller if you get an FHA loan or maybe a VA loan that requires $0 down even. So decide on your down payment amount or your goal amount first. The second thing you need to figure out is what time period do you want to hit this goal in? It's going to be different for everybody. I just broke this down here into 1 year, 3 year, or 5 years so that I could break down the $10,000 into different goals and see which one would be the easiest or most attainable to hit. For the 1 year, this is easy because it's just 1 year, and we can break this down into weekly or bi-weekly pay because weekly is 52 weeks per year. Bi-weekly is about 26 paychecks per year. So we would divide this $10,000 by 52 for weekly. You would get $193 per week that you need to save to hit that $10,000 goal in 1 year. If you're paid bi-weekly, we divide $10,000 by 26 and you get $385 per check that you need to put aside to hit that 10K goal. If we were planning for 3 years, you would just multiply 52 or 26 times 3, and that's going to give you the amount of pay periods within 3 years. And then you're going to divide the $10,000 or whatever the goal is by the amount of pay periods. So in this case, for 3 years, weekly, you would need to save $64 or $65 to hit that 10K in 3 years. Bi-weekly, you would need to save $129 per check to hit that 10K goal. For a 5-year goal, we would take 52 pay periods and times it by 5 for weekly pay, 26 bi-weekly checks times 5 for the bi-weekly pay for 5 years. So that would be $260 and $130 respectively. Now, $10,000 weekly, you would need to save $39 per week for 5 years to get $10,000 or $77 bi-weekly for 5 years to get $10,000. I hope that makes sense. And if you set up automatic transfers of this money, you won't even see it and you won't even miss it. And you'll look up and next thing you know, you have hit your goal without even thinking about it because it automatically transferred for you. And to make it even better, if you're using a high yield savings account and maybe you're earning 5% interest on your money every year, you are going to reach this goal actually faster than just a regular savings account or just putting that money in an envelope because your money is going to be sitting in that high yield savings account, earning money for you and giving you more money. Goals become attainable when you actually put plans behind them. And like I said at the beginning, you do not hit goals on accident usually. You need to plan for these things and you need to put systems in place for yourself so that you can actually hit those goals and they'll become a lot more attainable than you think. You got this, friend.